Okay, yes, we are back for the Harry's Crazy Adventures UK 2024 Euros coverage. And we've had a break here. We've actually upgraded our studio. It is fantastic. As you can hear, we've got surround sound and everything. It's great. The Euros have had a break. There's been a lot of matches, a lot of big commotion. So that does mean we've got around about an hour, just under an hour of Euros coverage today for you guys to watch. So I can't do all this myself. So please welcome your co-host, the one and only Violet Harwiston. Hello, how are you?
I'm alright.
Okay. So should we start off with what has happened, the scores, and what happened in the previous matches? First of all, should have some score predictions. David Thomas has more.
Well, as we all know, England slogged it out against Serbia, making a real meal of what should have been a bit of a pushover. And the verdict of most fans was, what a pantomime. I mean, you know, it should have been 3-0, in my opinion, to England. And the only highlight of the match, of course, was Jude Bellingham's spectacular flying header, which was the one and only goal. Lots of England stars didn't really shine, and the action always seemed to be going in reverse, with England playing a very protective match. Let's hope they do a lot better on Thursday, of course, when they're playing Denmark. Kick off at 6 o'clock, and Denmark, no pushover, so fingers crossed.
Me and Violet are asking questions. Violet's just gone to get a microphone because her microphone has a fault. Anyway, we are going to start asking some questions. So, question number 1 is...
Well, good evening, everyone. Here we are in Almeria, Spain, and of course it's the night of the big match. And what a better place to watch it than at the Millionaire Bar. There's quite a few people turned up already, so we'll go along and then Harry will ask them what they think's going to happen.
Okay, and so what do you think the score is going to be for this match?
England.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
The next question is, what do you think the scores are going to be?
I think we're going to win easily. I think we'll have Harry Kane, Foden to score, I think. I don't think there'll be much of an issue today. Really looking forward to it. It's a really good side. It's not the same side that lost to Iceland. We've got all the good players back, so yeah, really positive about it.
And your wife, what does she think?
I think we're going to win. I think it's going to be 2-1, and I think it's going to be Kane and Jude Bellingham who's score.
Okay, and now once again we are heading over to Almeria. As you can see, just here we have got a few matches ago where England actually scored one of the goals. It was a header. Anyway, now we are heading over to Almeria, Spain, where David Thomas has, I believe, a summary of the match. Enjoy.
Well, there's certainly some exciting matches, Harry, in the next 2 or 3 days, but let's just quickly look back to yesterday, Monday, when France beat Austria 1-0, and of course their captain, Kylian Mbappe, had his nose broken in a collision with an Austrian player, and the latest news is he's likely to be out until the quarter-finals. The other matches yesterday were Belgium 0, Slovakia 1, and Romania 3, Ukraine 0. Now, today, Tuesday, we've got Turkey and Georgia at 6, Portugal, Czechia at 9, and then tomorrow it's Croatia versus Albania at 3, Germany, Hungary at 6, and Scotland versus Switzerland at 9 o'clock. But of course, the big one that we're all looking forward to is on Thursday. The early match is Slovenia versus Serbia, but then Denmark roll their big guns out against England at 6 o'clock. That'll be a cracking game, of course. And then at 9, another top of the table fixture is Spain versus Italy.
Is there any off-the-ball news?
Yes, Harry, well, as you say, what's the off-the-ball news? And, of course, there's a lot going on off the pitch as well as on. Most notably, Phil Foden is back in action for England. The Man City star had to fly back, and his wife was having a baby, and I'm happy to report that she delivered of a baby boy who's doing well and maybe going to be a future Man City star himself. What else have we got? Just looking at my notes here. Oh yes, England fans will be pleased to know that plans to give them watered down beer and therefore to control their behaviour, though they have behaved very well, to be fair, have been scrapped. They were going to be served beer of a strength 2.8 ABV, but now they're going to have the proper stuff. One of the reasons was that if they had been serving the watered down beer in the stadium, the fans will have stayed out of the ground to get their quota, and then made a last minute rush which might have caused problems to get in the grounds for the kick-off. Anyway, and the last bit, of course, is Manchester United, Anthony Gordon. In their spare time, the England players have been playing cricket, paddle tennis, which of course is the fastest growing sport in Britain at the moment, and cycling. And unfortunately, Anthony Gordon came off his bike and had quite a bad tumble, and he appeared at the press conference with lots of cuts and bruises. Interestingly, when he came out from the press conference, a reporter presented him with a helmet for his cycling and a pair of stabilisers, which he took in good part and had a good laugh about. So there's a couple of interesting items, Harry, off the ball. During the England match, the first match they played, some of the England players were seen sipping from a bottle and a sachet, and social media's alight with rumours that they might have been taking a secret potion. Well, I can reveal that it's actually something called pickle juice. Pickle juice is designed to avoid cramp, which of course a lot of the players suffer from in the heat. And it's basically salt and vinegar, would you believe, and some potassium. So no secret potion, but certainly a bit of an interesting story there. Now, also...
It's time to run, it's time to run.
This Harry's Crazy Adventure World UK Euros 2024 highlights in partnership with the Millionaire Bar, Almeria, Spain. Harry's Crazy Adventure World UK Euros 2024 highlights sponsored by Hawak.
And the other bit of interesting off-the-ball news is that England fans were disappointed to find in their first game that in the ground they were only allowed to drink weak shandy instead of the usual beer. Well, the good news for them is that full-strength lager will be available for the Denmark fixture. But let's hope they can all contain their enthusiasm and not drink too much. Well, yes, Harry, there's more off-the-ball news. Italian football legend Roberto Baggio was in hospital today after robbers armed with guns broke into his luxury Italian villa and held him and his family hostage. Roberto, proving that he's as brave off the pitch as he is on, tackled the robbers and unfortunately was quite badly injured and ended up in hospital, and the robbers got away with a haul of cash and jewellery. Anyway, good luck, Roberto. Get well soon and well done for having a go. Now, royal lovers in the crowd watching England-Denmark, we're very pleased to see our very own Prince William, who showed that he's not short of showing emotion. When Harry Kane scored, he was seen leaping to his feet and punching the air. So well done, Your Majesty.
Okay, and well, yes, let's hope that he doesn't fall off his bike. Talking about this, cue the music. I'm going to take my bike down the Old Town Road. Okay, and that is all we have time for. Make sure you stay tuned as coming out tomorrow. We are starting a new series called Tour de France Highlights. We are still going to carry on with the Euros, so don't go anywhere. The Euros coverage is still going to be coming out. The next Euros coverage will be out on Wednesday. Sorry, we have had a bit of delay. We had technical difficulties. That is why the upload schedule has been a bit... Also, for normal Harry's Crazy Adventure UK, we have had... there's going to be a video out coming tomorrow. I made it tomorrow. Anyway, there's only one thing left to say. It's coming home!
It's coming home. It's coming.
What?
It's coming.
Well, I'm getting back. So I'm getting back. So I'm getting back. So I'm getting back.
It's coming. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. Football's coming home. It's coming home.
It's coming home, it's coming home. Football's coming home, you better believe it.